Hey guys, um, I just decided to share a thought. I don't know, maybe someone would find this useful. So, like, what I noticed is that a lot of times when we make some conclusions, especially when we think about something big and important in our lives, we 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 use the others people perception as a foundation for our conclusions. So, for example, we want to start a business, we want to, like, I don't know, drop a job, we want to get married, like whatever, and we well, obviously we never did this before. Like, for example, let's say we never did this before, as many people, as most of the people had, and we can start to think like how hard it is, like, and we started to search for the information, and all over the places are others people conclusions, others people perception. For someone, starting a business was easy, for someone that was hard. Someone is saying, well, it's just like, I just gonna like teach you, just do this and this, and you're gonna be successful. But and other people say, well, that's, I worked my ass off to get here. So what I'm trying to say is that the reality is actually different. Have you noticed that most of the time when you try to do something, it appears to be, I mean, like something big, like start a new job or just get into a new like area in your life. It appears to be like different and usually not that hard, but not easy. And I guess what I'm trying to say is that because our brain tries to, well, when we make a conclusion we need some data, right? So we just take whatever exists on this topic, and usually only others opinions exist. So you just watch YouTube and then you see like, oh, this is so hard, and your brain, like, usually your brain will pick the most the most dangerous perceptions for it, like that it's hard, that it's impossible, that very few people can do it, and forces you to think that, well, no, that's not for me, that's very hard. But reality is that it's not that hard, it's not easy, it's not that hard. And the best thing to do to understand it is actually try to do it just a little bit, but just try to do it. And I think if just we just should stop, we should be conscious about how we think about things. So when you start to think something and you get this idea, well, this is so hard, I better like not, I better continue my job, it's stable, I have some certainty. And you just kind of, and when you think about the other path, your brains just starts to wondering, and the brain always chooses the dangerous perception, just to make it so that, just to avoid getting you into trouble. And that's not always the best thing for us. So what I'm trying to say is that we should be conscious about how we think, especially in those moments when we make these conclusions about like important things in our lives. So not just think about things, but think about how you think about things. All right, bye.